Alright, Title 3 Evaluation Standards, Chapter 5 Standard for the Bachelor's Degree Programs. In addition to the general standard for the Chapter 1, which apply with all institutions following standards apply with specifically the Bachelor's Degree Programs, institutions with office Bachelor's Degree Programs considered to be collegated institutions. 3.5.100 State authority. The institution must be legally authorized to appropriate state education agency for which such authority exists to confer with a bachelor's degree. 3.5.200 Educational activities. Objective. The objective of the bachelor's degree program reflect the application for the institution mission for the constituency of the institution and applying with the inclusion of the bachelor's degree program shall be demonstrated with the program course for the service appropriate to mention the specific goals. The objectives programs collegated to the institution shall emphasize both achievement and vocational objectives of the general education. The emphasis required for the course for the general education, both quantitative and qualitative, relevant to show the degree. Education requirement: the minimum number of the credits required for the bachelor's degree shall be 120 hours, semester hours, 180 quarter hours, the equivalent normally even or earned over the period of the 8 semesters of 12 quarter hours. The equivalent transfer award of the credit appropriate work for the other institution may be granted. There shall be the minimum of 60 hours, semester hours, 90 quarter hours, the equivalent of the area of the concentration, minimum 36 semester hours, 54 quarter hours, the equivalent of general education for the course, of the area of the concentration subject matter of the program shall be not considered the general education course. The catalog must identify the course satisfied with the concentration general education requirements. Those for the upper division course provided with the explanation for the course numbering system. The catalog must state with the exemption for all 4 years of the bachelor's degree curriculum complying with the appendix C of the institutional publication requirements. The institution offers only the last 2 of the year of the bachelor's degree program. The catalog with all advertising materials must clearly describe the requirements of mission, including requirements of completion of the necessary prerequisite course and general education course to ensure the student will complete with the requirements of the bachelor's degree of the upon graduation. General education and academic subject offerings of the distinguished the professional vocational offerings of the college institution that shall place emphasis principle theory of the non-practical applications associated with a particular occupation profession. General education curve with the balance of the total program is must appropriate for the program needs to be of the student. Council explanation: general education, humanities, mathematics, science, and the social sciences. Outline in the glossary section. Curriculum. The curriculum shall quantify and qualitatively approximately the standard other collegated by the institution other bachelor degrees and help the students with the success acquire necessary skills such as reading, writing, communication, critical thinking, the basic use of the computers, instructional procedures, tests, text and material. The technology shall appropriately perfect the curricular standard for the collegated of the institution. Evidence shall be provided with the curricular offers of the requirement of appropriate use of the library resources. For 35204 enrollment in the upper division courses must be sufficient to support regularly scheduled and conducted classes of laboratory work. The upper division work shall be offered shall be based on appropriate prerequisite. 35300 preparation, or 35300 faculty preparation. 35301 preparation. Institution should have the adequate competency of the faculty working under the conditions to the best effort individual in judging competency consideration should be given the academic preparation experience for each of the instructor of the assignment. During any academic term, the faculty members should not be assigned to teach more than 3 fields for the instruction, preferably not more than 2 fields. The size of the faculty should be appropriate for the total student enrollment. Inspectors, technical and general education shall hold minimum of the master's degree instruction. The minimal shall have the 18 semester for the equivalent hour for the course and the area of the teaching discipline at an internal based institution. Transcript of the language of other than English for the general education instructors must be translated into English. Instructors teaching the course for the other general education, such as the bachelor's degrees, minimum shall be assigned with the major, based on the major, minor, academic preparation related experience. However, the expedition of the bachelor's degree requirement to be justified with the instructor who has demonstrated with the correct expeditional professional level experience assigned with the level of documentation, coursework in the field with professional certification letter with the recommendation of attestation from previous employer, letters of attestation with the expertise of the professional peers not connected with the college, real example of the profession, previous success with the field, such with the published work with the read exhibits shows and evidence for the professional portfolio accepted by the college and available for review. Other significant documentation experience relevant to the course be taught. Minor related degrees could be considered but will not be solely determination factor. Duration of the time associated with the alternative justification depending on the quality significant of the work experience. Institution must be able to justify assignment with the instructor who does not hold the bachelor degrees in the assigned teaching field. In addition to the degree requirements outlined above, at least one half of all lower division courses, the all upper division courses, including the course of the courses common non-academic degree, non-degree programs shall be taught with the faculty members holding graduate degrees, professional degrees such as JDs or MDs, bachelor's degrees plus professional certification. The calculation does not apply over to the course of the field in which the graduate degrees, the professional certifications are not generally available. 35303, teaching load. The teaching load shall be responsible to justify with the factors such as the norm of the different preparations required, type of the method, instruction side with the class level, the instruction qualification for the instructor, academic advisor, the committee with the membership of the guidance, the student that organizes the assignment, the other administrative, the research, publication, community relations responsible over the instructor. 35304, stability. There shall be an adequate core full of part-time full faculty to ensure the sound direction and continued development of the educational program. The institution shall demonstrate through outcomes, length of service reasonable, the retention faculty, other measures. The core faculty ensure that the institution shall be met with the stated mission and objective of the institution shall promptly stability within the faculty through the compensation, fringe benefits, professional growth opportunities, and other incentives. 35400, library instructional resource and technology staff. The professional training of the individual shall supervise the management of the library instructional resource facility with integration all phases of the institution's curricular educational offerings to assist students in their youth. The professional trained individuals is one of the holds bachelor's master's degree in the library information for the science comparable to the program state certification works for the librarian, whereas the applicable for foreign institution will hold the bachelor's master's degree recognized with appropriate for the position of the government of the higher educational authority. The institution must provide evidence that the degree is from an institution accredited by the agency recognized by the United States Department of Education. If the degree of the United institution outside of the United States, institution must be recognized by the government and institution higher education evaluated member association, international credit evaluators, American Association of Collective Registrative Administrative Officers, or National Association credible evaluation to determine the equivalency of the degree of the degrees awarded. Institute for the United States accredited ACIC as unable to determine the qualification required for the translation, evaluation, transcript, language other than English. The provisionally trained but the individual must participate and document annual profession growth activities. During library hours, there are scheduled posts if there should be trained with the individual on site with assignment that oversee and supervise the library assist. The student with library information service to the individual shall be competent technology literate to use the use of the online computer-based library resource. 35402, budget. Annual library budget appropriate to the size and scope of the institution. The program the officers shall be established by central library. The allocation expanded with the purchase of the books, periodicals, library equipment, and other resources of the reference material. 35403, library function shaped with the mission and educational programs of the college appropriate to the reference research. The information resource must be available to provide public basic support for the curricular educational offerings to enhance student learning. 35404, use of accessibility. The faculty should be inspired and motivated with the direct student they use the library resource. The library adequately ultimately determine the extent of where its physical and online resources include the full texture resources support all courses offered in institutional our library resource of the Dewey Decimal System, library of the Congress classification system, with other appropriate system with classification should be used. The record of the physical online circulation inventory shall be current and accurate. They must be maintained to assist the staff of the faculty evaluating adequacy, utilization of physical online resources, including the full text material holdings. Physical online full text library material services must be available at times consistent with the typical student schedule in the day, evening, online programs. If online computer-based resources are utilized on site, sufficient number of the terminals and wireless access provided with the student use. If the interlibrary agreements are in effect, the provision such for the use of them all must be practicable, accessible. The use of the documented to determine the appropriateness of such agreement. The consideration will be given to the nature of the participation in library collection provision for the interlibrary loans of the degree of the accessibility to the students. The college library must be maintained with the minimum of the core collection with the facility, physical and online resources, including full text reference materials appropriate with the offerings and institutions. 35405, holdings. A collegiated library which contains updated the physical online resource, including the full text of the appropriate with the side of the institution, the breadth and enrollment, the education program, library collection shall include the humanities, arts, social sciences, including the mathematics magazine, professional journal with the periodical. They also support all the courses of the offerings of the institution. 35406, acquisition. Library acquisition are jointly responsible with the faculty, library staff, which is the great amount of the emanating from the faculty. Title 3, Evaluation Standard, Chapter 6, Standard for the Master Degree Programs.